Welcome to RAGAVA Creations. Max is easy. Do subscribe our channel to get more updates on Max videos. Today we are going to learn Standard 7 Mathematics Chapter 2 from Term 2. The topic is measurements and we are going to learn about circles. So let's see a few definitions about circles. We all know that circles have no edges. So we are going to learn about circles. So we see circles in everyday life in the form of a wheel, or you can see the circle in a clock. So circle is a round figure whose boundary consists of points equidistant from the center. The line that is around is called as the circumference, which is equidistant from the center. Distance around the circular region is called as the circumference of or the perimeter of the circle. Area of the circle is the region enclosed by the circle. So the entire region is the area of the circle. So in everyday's life, we can see the pizza that we eat, the clock that we see are circular in shape. So what are the other parts of a circle? So as we know that the circle is drawn with the center and the circumference is equidistant from the center. The distance between the center and the circumference is called as the radius. The radius of the circle is the line which joins the center of the circle to the outer boundary. It is usually represented by R. Next is the diameter. The diameter of the circle is the line which passes through the center and joins 2 points on the boundary. So it is usually represented by D, and the diameter divides the circle into 2 equal halves. The diameter is twice the radius. What are the different formulas that we have in circle? So diameter is equals to 2 times of radius, or 2r units. Radius is diameter divided by 2. Circumference is 2 pi r. The value of pi is 22 by 7, or you can use it 3.14 in decimal form. The other formula for circumference is called as pi d. Area of the circle is pi r squared. So where the value of pi is 22 by 7, or you can use 3.14. So let's move into the sums in this exercise. So first we have find the missing value. So we have the radius and the diameter you're asked to find. So radius is 15 centimeters. So diameter is twice of radius. So 2 into 15 is 30 centimeter. Now let's find the circumference using the formula 2 pi r. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 15. You get 94.2 centimeters. Next is circumference is given. Let's find the radius. So circumference is 2 pi r, which is 1760. So you have radius is equals to, or 2 into 22 by 7 into r is 1760. 7 goes to the other side as numerator and 2 into 22 comes down as the denominator. So radius is equals to 1760 into 7 divided by 2 into 22. So you get 280 centimeter as the radius. So the other missing value is the diameter. So diameter is 2 times of radius. So 280 into 2 is 560 centimeters. Third sum, diameter is given. So let's find the radius and the circumference. Radius is diameter divided by 2. So 24 by 2 is 12 meters. And circumference is pi d. So pi into d, 22 by 7 or 3.14 into 24 gives you 75.36 meters. Find the circumference when diameter is given. So all of us know when diameter is given, the formula for the circumference is pi d. So pi d is 22 by 7 into 70. 7 will cancel 70 10 times. So 10 into 22 is 220 centimeters. Next, diameter again is given. So when diameter is given, circumference is pi d units. So 22 by 7 into 56. 7 will divide 56 8 times. So 8 into 22 is 176 meters. Again, diameter is given as 28 millimeter. So circumference is pi d. 22 by 7 into 28. 7 will cancel 28 4 times. So you get 88 millimeters. Now let's move on to the next one where find the circumference when radius is given. So when radius is given, the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r units. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r, which is 49 centimeters. 7 will divide 49 7 times. So 7 into 2 is 14. 14 into 22 is 308 centimeters. Sum number 2 where radius is 91 millimeter. Circumference is 2 pi r. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 91. When you cancel and multiply, you get the answer as 572 millimeters. Sum number 4. A diameter of a circular well is 4.2 meters. What is its circumference? The diameter is given. Let's find the circumference. Circumference is pi d units. So 22 by 7 into 4.2. 7 will cancel 4.2 0.6 times, or it is 0.6 into 22, which is 13.2 meters. Question number 5. The diameter of a bullock cart wheel is 1.4 meter. Find the distance covered by it in 150 rotations. So to find the distance covered in one rotation will be equal to the circumference of the wheel. So the diameter of the wheel is given. So let's find the circumference of the wheel using the formula pi d. So 22 by 7 into 1.4, which is 4.4 meters. And the circumference of the wheel is the distance covered in one rotation. So you have to find the distance covered in 150 rotations, which is 150 into 4.4, which gives you 660 meters. Sum number 6. A ground is in the form of a circle whose diameter is 350 meter. An athlete makes 4 revolutions. Find the distance covered by the athlete. So the circumference gives you the distance covered in one revolution. So let's find the circumference. Diameter of the ground is 350 meters. So circumference is pi d units. So 22 by 7 into 350, which is 1100 meters, which is the distance covered in one revolution. So now let's find the distance covered in 4 revolutions, which is 4 into 1100. So you get 4400 meters. A wire of length 1320 centimeter is made to form circular frames of radius 7 centimeter each. How many frames can be made? So we have a length of 1320 centimeters of wire, and the radius of one circular frame is 7 centimeter. So let's find the circumference to know what is the length needed to make one circular frame. So circumference of the circular frame is 2 pi r because radius is given. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 7. 7 and 7 cancel. So you get 44 centimeters. So 44 centimeters is the length of the wire needed to make one circular frame. So if you want how many circular frames can you be made with 1320 centimeters. So you have to divide 1320 by 44 centimeter, which is needed for one circular ring. So when you divide, you can make 30 frames out of it. A rose garden is in the form of a circle of radius for 63 meters. The gardener wants to fence it at the rate of 150 per meter. Find the cost of fencing. So when it is fencing, fencing is done only around the ground or the garden. So here for fencing, you have to find the circumference of the garden. So let's find the circumference of the garden using the formula 2 pi r units. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 63. 7 will cancel 63 9 times. So 9 into 2 is 18. 18 into 22 is 396 meters. The cost of fencing 1 meter is rupees 150. So cost of fencing 396 meters is 150 into 396, which is rupees 59,400. Now we'll move on to the objectives. Formula used to find the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r units, or if diameter is given, it's pi d units. In the formula, C is equals to 2 pi r, r refers to the radius. If the circumference of the circle is 82 pi, then the value of r is 82 pi and circumference is 2 pi r. So pi and pi cancel. So r is equals to 82 by 2, which is 41. Circumference of the circle is always more than 3 times of its diameter. So there we come to the end of this exercise. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe our channel, like and share with your friends. Hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching Ragava Creation. Max is easy.